took this picture of my son Abdullah 2 years ago. He was at a concert in his old school and he was crying so much that I needed to take him off stage and put him in my lap. When he got on my lap, he was so exhausted that he just fell asleep. Fast forward 2 years and now he's doing this. As you all know, my son Abdullah is diagnosed on the autism spectrum. And a lot of you have been asking about his progress. But I didn't want to tell you. I wanted to show you. Welcome to the Al Karama School. The Al Karama School was opened in early 2019 and is dedicated to serving and educating children on the autism spectrum. Now we're going to take a look inside one of the classrooms that I'm really excited to show you because it is probably one of the main areas that Abdullah's been progressing in. So I want to take a look inside the class to see what they do similarly to mainstream schools, but more importantly, what they do different. Let's take a look. So you're a teacher here at Al Karama School.
Yeah.
Now I need to ask you about the classroom. How are things done differently in a classroom here than in a mainstream school?
Well, we tend to have different zones that help the children with autism. So they might start together at the front all together, and then break away into small groups where the teachers can work one-to-one with them or one-to-two. And then if the children need to go and do their own independent work, they can work at a workstation and then they can do their own tasks there that they've been taught by the staff.
How are things done similarly to a mainstream school?
Well, we're following the national curriculum for Britain, so with the children who are able to do that, they can progress at normal speed. For the other children, they will have what we call P levels, which is below a level 1, so we can help them build up their skills in small steps.
So I know you personally, having taught my son Abdullah, and the question I have to ask you as a teacher, to share with teachers around the world, are what are the creative ways that you use to engage with a child on the autism spectrum?
So you find out what their strengths are, okay, what their interests are. They are a unique mixture, each child, so you get to know the child very well, and then using their interests, you can link that into your studies. So they're motivated they want to learn, and that's down to how you design the worksheets, the activities they do. If they struggle with working with other children, you build up their social skills or their communication skills, and so it all comes together in a positive way.
Abdullah here loves jigsaws,
Okay.
so we use that as part of it. Is actually get him to sit down and work. So he works within his workstation.
He's going really, I'm just
Very
noticing
fast.
he's going very fast.
Yes. And that to me is a very good skill for employment in the future, and different fields of employment would be really useful.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. The staff includes a team of dedicated therapists and teachers who work hand in hand so the students can meet their goals. We're about to go inside one of 4 multi-sensory rooms located on site in the school. Let's go inside.
So I'm an occupational therapist. Based on the student's need, we can use this room for different things. It's a multi-purpose room. The reason it's called sensory circuit room is because a lot of our children here will have sensory processing difficulties. So sensory processing difficulties relate to children who can't understand what all the senses are trying to tell them. So we can make it like a sensory circuit where we do different games. So we'll do things where we alert the children, so wake them up, work on their organising skills, and then we do some calming activities at the end to calm them down.
Alright, let's take our shoes off.
Why are we taking our shoes off?
For infection control purposes,
okay.
and this room is padded.
Oh, got you. All right, amazing. I see colors, I see lights, I see bubbles, I see padding, I see all this stuff. What happens here?
So this is a specialized room. We use it for different kind of purposes, and we use it with all kind of with all ages of students.
Okay.
Basically, I've been working in the UAE since 2009, and I'm so proud and happy to have such a facility where a collaboration between the education and a therapy work together and happening actually in UAE. We provide as well an indirect services where we work collaboratively with the parents, with the teachers, with the TA staff, with the shadow teachers inside the classrooms and in different settings and environments.
We are now in the multi-purpose hall, which serves as a place for the children to undertake activities and PE. And there are 2 things that make this hall special. Number 1 is it's soundproof, to manage the children's sensitivity to sound. And the second thing, let me show you, is on the sides of all the walls, are padding to manage the safety of the kids to be able to play in this environment. So what's PE's function here in the school, the main purpose?
The main purpose for the PE sessions, it's improving the gross motor skills and how to develop the learning for them. This is make full task, and it's teach them how to improve for waiting, learning. So actually it's many things to improve the students.
I love it. So it's like a circuit.
Yes.
I love it. Ala, now we're in the, what you call the oasis. And what happens here?
So this is like an indoor play area, and we use it for different kind of purposes, whether it's like therapy, or we can use it for recess as well, like where students can do can have their movement break or recess inside like this beautiful indoor area.
What's a movement break?
So basically it's part of the sensory diet, and we use it with students who are hyperactive and they move a lot or seeks more movement inputs.
Okay.
And we gave these kind of movement breaks throughout the day. So they might have 3 or 4 movement breaks a day, to keep them more calm, organized, and to give them the opportunity to move their body in different kind of areas and spaces.
I got you. What's this?
So this is a trampoline.
In the middle of the playground?
Yes, in the middle playground. And we
Can
have...
Can
of
it
course
take
you
me?
can.
Yeah?
So basically we have 2 here and we have 4 outside.
It's pretty heartwarming, you know, especially when you've had a son or a daughter, a child on the spectrum in a mainstream school, to see the challenges that they have to go through because little to no effort is made to cater to their needs, and then to see a school that is fully equipped with the tools and the people necessary for them to succeed, not only in education but in life. I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Wallah. Miss Lucy, you've been on this project since day one. Why does a school like this need to exist?
Because it's very important for children with autism to have ambition for their learning. So one of the things that we've developed is an actual school for autism. Very, very different from a centre. So it's looking at the level of the child and how much they can progress. I think one of the most important things for me is actually having ambition for learning. No matter where the child is placed on the spectrum, it's thinking actually they can learn and they will.
You know, and first of all, I echo everything you see, because my son's here, so I've seen the difference in him in just a very short period of time, which was why it's so important for me to make this video. But the real reason I want to make this video is I want people to learn. What is the message that you would give to governments, organizations, education institutions around the world to be more inclusive? What's the overall message that you would give them through your experience here?
There's a lot, really. I think what's important is the training for staff that in a school like this, both for the teaching and also for the therapy. It's making sure that the children are actually levelled in assessment, and it's to recognise that actually you can really make a difference in so many areas for these children. You can make change for them, you can improve their quality of life by education.
I know that you and the team have been working like crazy, and I just want to, as a parent, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Abdullah has grown dramatically in such a short period of time, and we are so proud that he's part of the school, and we're proud of every single one of you for all the work that you do. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
In the United Arab Emirates, children with special needs are called children of determination, which means that they are determined. They are determined to learn. They are determined to grow, and they are determined to be contributing members of society, despite any challenges that they face in their life. And it is our responsibility as parents, as governments, as communities, as institutions, to give them the tools that they need to not just succeed at education, but to succeed in life. Can I have one toy?
Yes.
Which one?
You take this, I'll take this.
And that is what this school is doing. It is giving my son Abdullah and children around the world a chance. And the Baba loves you.
Baba, I love you.
And as a parent, that is all I could ever ask for. Much love, and God bless you all.